Is the Water Boys and How Long Will I Love You? Now, tomorrow's going to be a big day for Elaine Boyle from Ranafast because she has swum in the sea at Boat Strand near Carrickfinn for the past 99 days without a break. And tomorrow will be her 100th day straight. And she's raising money for a very worthy cause. In this case, it's Dunloe Community Hospital Patient Comfort Fund. And she joins us now by Zoom in her scrubs from her workplace. Elaine, how are you?
I'm good, John. Yes, thank you very much.
It's snowing here at the moment. Were you in today already, or do you have to?
There was 5 of us in this morning at 7:30.
And I suppose you're going to tell me now, well, it wasn't as cold as we thought it would be.
This morning was the first morning that it was actually cold coming out of the water. The water wasn't too bad when we were in it. It's the wind chill factor when you come out of the water. That's the worst bit. Yeah,
because normally, no matter how cold you are going in, when you come out, then you feel invigorated, and it's never that cold.
It's never that cold, and it really, normally it's quite okay, but the wind chill factor coming today was just that extra bit colder than normal.
So 99 days, and what have they been like before you started it? What were you thinking? Were you fairly confident? Did you not know?
Well, we started this back on the 1st of November. A friend of ours who swims with us from Kilmacrenan, Dennis Sheridan, was doing 30 days for Pieta House. So we volunteered to support Dennis and do bits and pieces with him. So we went down every morning. So we had the 30 days done, and we went on into December then. And as it was coming a wee bit closer to Christmas, there was a wee knocking in my head that, well, I have nearly 50 days done now. Should we do harm to do another 50? But I felt like I wanted to do it for something and to raise funds for a worthy cause. We went through a few of them. And while I was in at work here one day, somebody came in looking for something for one of the patients in the hospital. And I thought, no, that's the most worthy cause that I can think of at this very time. So a few of us knocked the idea around and spoke with the hospital, and there was no problem with them. So we put it out on the 1st of January that I was going to complete my 100 days, and we were going to try and raise some funds for the Patient Comfort Fund in Dunloe.
So you started out with Dennis, helping him on his 30 days, and then you decided to do 50 days, and this is before you decided, well, maybe I could raise a bit of money for charity if I go all the way to 100.
Yeah, that was more or less it, yeah.
There's a picture of you and Dennis and Charlie the Yank and Paddy Bond in today's Tribune, and all looking very hardy. Well, I can tell you, Dennis looks particularly hardy because you know no but a pair of shorts on him.
Dennis always knocks up in just a pair of shorts on him. He is the toughest wee man I know. He is unbelievable, and he is such an inspiration. He's great altogether.
And it looks like this was a swim that some friends of yours gathered around for support. It was in Rathmullen at the weekend. And how did that go?
Yeah, I've tried a few different locations. I went to Malin Head as well and done Malin Head, and it was lovely. And then a few of us, Charlie and Sally and Mary and Danielle and Dennis, we got together and we thought we'd go. Dennis always comes in to join us, so we thought for a change we'd go out to join him. But we didn't know that Dennis had informed all his other swimmers from Rathmullen that we were en route.
Brilliant.
So there was a welcoming committee there for when I went to Rathmullen yesterday. But it's nice to swim in different locations as well. We normally swim, the group of us, the Dauntless Dippers. We normally swim down in the Boat Strand in Carrickfinn 7:30 in the morning, could be 7:30 in the evening, just depends on weather and people's timing and everything else. But they're a social group. When I joined them first in February, I joined them socially more than for swimming. They're very friendly, and it doesn't matter whether you just want to go in and splash water up on yourself or you want to go in and have a swim. It doesn't matter what your ability is, you're always welcome to come down and join them. And you come out then, and heating up, we'll go for a wee walk, and then of course there's the tea.
So you don't have
the highlight of the day.
You don't have to be mad to join the group, but it helps.
No, it doesn't. You don't have to be mad at all. We're all very sensible heads.
And tell me, is it 7:30 in the morning or 7:30 in the evening, or is there some days there'll be a group there both times?
There could be a group there at any stage of the day. We have a WhatsApp group. So if you're going down, you just stick a wee message in the group, heading down at 7. There'll be one or two who might join you. Sometimes it suits people at 2 or 3 in the afternoon to go down. But there's generally somebody about most of the time, but we try and get as many as possible at the same time.
So most of the time you wouldn't have been on your own in the water over these 99 days.
I was never on my own in the water. We never go into the water on our own.
That's probably a good thing, yeah.
We have all the safety equipment, as you would say. We have our tow floats on. We stay fairly close to the shore, and one of the rules would be with us is that you never really go into the water on your own. There's always somebody there with you, or somebody on the pier watching you to make sure that you're safe.
The longer it went on and the closer you got to the 100 days, were you not worried that you'd pick up a bug or COVID or something and that you wouldn't be able to do it?
No, it never bothered me. And I have to say, since I started in the water on the 1st of February last year, I haven't had, touch wood, I haven't had a cold or a flu or a bug or anything. It's just been, I have to say, for my own mental health and my physical health, it's the best thing that I've ever done.
Wow. It's a great advertisement for sea swimming then.
Without a doubt. And I've tried everything, John. I've done athletics, I've done cycling, I've done running, I've done everything. But I have to say the swimming is the one thing I've found that has helped me completely, both mentally and physically. The way I would describe it is that when it doesn't matter what you're thinking about when you go down to swim, when you get into the water, you have two things to think about: staying warm and staying afloat. Mm-hmm. So whatever's in your head, it gets flushed away, shall we say, and you just have to concentrate on staying warm and staying afloat. And by the time you come out, all those worries and panics that you had before you went down, you're say to yourself, what was I thinking like that for? Sure, that'll be grand. We'll sort that out when we get to it. Yeah. So it's great that way.
Yeah, I suppose when you're almost like at the mercy of the elements, it puts things in perspective.
Yeah, it definitely does. It definitely does. And, different things, I suppose, people go to the water for different reasons. A lot of people go to the water just for the health benefits of the cold water on their bones and their muscles and their joints. A lot of people go because maybe they have some difficulties with their mental health and this helps them here. Some people just go up to it for sheer enjoyment. But the benefits that the seawater has are second to none.
And we say sea swimming, some days you might go in and swim, but other days would it be just in and out?
Depending on the weather, most days you'll go in. At the minute, we'll stay in the water for anything up from 6 to 12 minutes. During the summer, then, as it gets longer, you could spend an hour in the water. We also, later on in the year, we do Snaw Gola, whereas when we swim from Gola Island into the mainland in Maharorty to raise funds for the cancer flights from Carrickfinn. Yeah. So come June, July and August, you could be in the water for an hour and 20 minutes, practice for that. At the minute, it's anywhere between 6 and 12 minutes. If it's a really choppy, stormy day, I was just going in, dipping 2 or 3 minutes, back out again.
How long would the swim from Gola take?
Swim from Gola takes about 2 hours, depending on your ability. Some people can have it done in under the hour, but depending on your ability, you kind of balance it out for about 2 hours, taking breaks and making sure safety-wise, there's a lot of boats on it, safety-wise, that everybody's okay. But it's 2 hours and it's an unreal experience as well.
So you only started sea swimming a year ago, but you haven't looked back.
I never look back. Never look back.
Right. And now, I'm asking you now to look back over the last 99 days. And I'm sure there's been some days, some mornings or evenings, dark evenings, that you're thinking, oh, do I have to do this? Because, and then, you've made the commitment and I suppose you just, there's no choice. Yeah, you go into
No, there was no choice. There was no choice. But it was a personal thing as well. Like, I wanted to prove to myself that I was able to complete something for 100 days. I just got up in the mornings. It's a great way to get up and start your day. I always feel like it's a great way to get up and start your day. But some of the mornings, those frosty mornings where we weren't able to get out with the car, so we were having to go down maybe in the afternoon, or sometimes somebody can't join you in the morning, so you rearrange it for the evening. But we're lucky enough in the boat strand. The boat strand has a fabulous street light on the pier, so it lights up the water around, so we can go in and out safely in the evenings as well.
Yeah.
And now, thankfully, there's a bit of a stretch coming in them, so we'll not be as reliant on that as we were all winter.
So tomorrow it is what time tomorrow do you finish up? What time's the last
We're
swim?
5 o'clock tomorrow evening in the boat strand, and everybody is welcome to join us. And the GoFundMe page is still opened, and anybody who wants to just donate ordinarily, there will be a bucket there on the evening, or they can come in here to the chemist and me and just leave it in the chemist with me.
That's a Total Health in Annagry.
Total Health in Annagry, yes, it is.
All
yeah.
right. There'll be some buzz tomorrow evening.
Yeah, it is. Even at the minute now, there's quite a buzz within the group, and everybody's posting wee things, and it's brilliant altogether.
What are you going to do?
I wouldn't be able to do what I have done today without the help of the group and the support and the encouragement of the people in the group, my Dauntless Dippers.
Okay. What are you going to do on Saturday morning?
I'm going to go for a swim at 7:30 Saturday morning.
Have a lie on, for heaven's sake. Well, listen, good luck. Just to remind people that that GoFundMe page is still open, or if you want to leave a donation, and if you happen to be around tomorrow evening at 5, or pop in any stage to Total Health in Annagry. Elaine, thanks a million.
Thank you very much, John.
Good luck.